got her hair done. Excellent.
Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. The time is 6:30 p.m. I'd like to call this regular town board meeting to order by asking everybody to please stand and say the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, are there any public comments or questions on agenda items only? If you have a question or a comment on agenda items only, please approach the podium. Seeing nobody approaching the podium, we're going to do a special thing here right now. We're going to do a presentation and a reading by myself and a presentation by the board to our town clerk, Katie Palmer House. Retirement proclamation. Whereas on February 1st, 2001, Katie Palmer House began her remarkable journey with the town of Dover, embarking on what would become 25 years of unwavering dedication and service. And whereas throughout her tenure, Katie has devoted herself wholeheartedly to the residents in the town of Dover, treating everyone with dignity, patience, and heartfelt compassion. And whereas she is widely known as a generous person whose reliability and steady presence bring comfort and reassurance to residents and their families. And whereas Katie's commitment to community service and her willingness to go above and beyond have left a lasting and meaningful impact on her colleagues and the broader Dover community. And whereas her 25 years of service reflect not only longevity, but a true calling to serve others with kindness, respect, and professionalism. And whereas Katie has left a lasting legacy at the town of Dover, setting a standard of excellence for those who follow. Now therefore, I, Richard Gino, supervisor of the town of Dover, proudly honor Katie Palmer House for her extraordinary career and extend deepest gratitude for the compassion and care she has generously shared. As she begins her next chapter, may it be filled with lasting joy, new adventures, and the same warmth and fulfillment she has so selflessly given to others throughout her remarkable career. For those of you who may not know, Katie Palmer House is retiring from the town of Dover as our town clerk. There isn't enough thank yous that we can give Katie Palmer House. Her compassion, her dedication, and her willing to both help, satisfy, and make everybody happy. Here at the town hall, throughout our departments throughout the town, and to each and every resident within our town. The dedication she shows, the courage that she shows, it's second to none. We're at a day today where we honor Katie, we thank Katie, we will miss Katie, but she will not go away. We will find a way to get her back, here and there, wherever it may be. But I personally, on the behalf of this board and the staff throughout our town, Katie, thank you very much for everything. We have a special gift for Katie. I actually presented it to her today. We had a luncheon here today with all the staff and some special guests that attended. This will be mounted to the community center in Dover at the JHK Memorial Park, and it reads, "The Katie Palmer House Community Center and Sensory Garden. Through her masterful stewardship and countless successful grants, Katie ensured the town of Dover would flourish for generations. This space, nestled between the play of children and the peace of the garden, is a gift back to the woman who gave so much to herself and to our community. Dover Town Clerk, 2012 through 2026, Dover Deputy Town Clerk 2011, and Dover Town Councilwoman 2001 through 2010. This will be mounted on the front of the building in her honor. And once again, Katie Palmer House, thank you very, very much for everything. Any comments? Tommy?
Yes,
Holmes? Tommy Holmes?
yes. Katie, I want to thank you for all you've done for the town, especially helping me when I came on new. And all the questions I had, the phone calls. I remember calling and you were on vacation. Probably Larry remembers this. I didn't even know that you were on vacation, but you took the time to answer the questions. And for that, I'm very thankful for all your help.
Councilman Maluta?
Well, Katie, you know I've known you for a long time. I've known your family for a long time. I've known Andrew since he was little. I'm not responsible for any of the debauchery he went through. And then as far as my political career, you've been an instrumental beacon towards this light that I now serve, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Councilwoman Jackson?
I don't even know what to say. You were so poetic. I look up to you as a mentor and appreciate your advice and counsel in every step of the way, and I've been here, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Deputy?
So I got to know Katie when I was with Dover Little League. She helped put together what I thought was a good grant. Little did I know that you would be the grant writer that you did for this town. This town owes you so much. I don't think anyone truly understands what you did for this town. And for me to be a part of what you did, it's an honor for me to say you're more than a friend to me. So, thank you. You will be missed.
Council, anything?
Just want to wish you the best in retirement. It's been a pleasure for the last 16, 17 years working with you. You're just a pleasure to work with. You're always there when I had a question and needed a hand. And you're just a true, genuinely good person, and I'm going to miss working with you.
Thank you once again, everybody. And again, from the bottom of my heart, Katie, thank you very much. You are probably the biggest reason I am sitting here. And I will always own up to that. I will always say that, and you are the reason. You asked me to run. You convinced me that I can do it. And 6 years now, you've had my back on everything. And I'll never, ever forget that. Thank you very, very much. So, all right. Anything else? Madam Clerk? No?
It's been a bit of an overwhelming day.
Well, it was well-deserved.
Thank you all. 25 years goes by quick. You'd be surprised how quick it goes by. And I have to thank all of my colleagues who have been with me through the years, and my wonderful husband, Larry, and my kids, and my coworkers, Bonnie, and the whole team at Town Hall. You've all been just superb. And I thank God for the opportunity to be of service to all of you, and look forward to this next chapter of my life. Thanks.
Well-deserved. I see a guest walk in. Becky, would you like to say anything? Are you good for today? You're good? Okay. Thank you. Okay. I got through that better than I thought. It's good. At this time, we're just going to continue discussion on the draft zoning code update, Chapter 145. I'll start. I started reading through it. I compared it to what we have in place at this time. There's still a lot of reading to do. That takes some, me and Tommy were talking, that takes some time. Have a couple cups of coffee, but I want to say that, and I totally agree with the comment Tommy made, is the committee worked hard. That thing is in depth, and there's a lot in there. A lot of new stuff, a lot of tweaks to the older stuff. We haven't gotten a lot of comments yet. We have had a few that I've seen. Maybe Katie or Marilyn have seen more, but we're good until, we'll keep taking them until March 15th, Marilyn? March 15th, and then we'll get copies of the comments, the committee will get copies of the comments, and then from that point, the committee will present any changes that they feel are needed based on the comments given to us by the people, by our planning board, by our zoning board, and ourselves. Once that happens, they'll put them into it if they feel they need to make those changes, and then they'll give us a new draft. And then we'll review that, and then once that happens once again, that's when we go to an official review and then present it to the county, Tommy? Once we all feel it's ready?
We have what we feel is a complete draft.
Yep.
Then by law, we have to refer it to county planning for their comment and review.
Tommy, any comments? I know we talked earlier.
No, I just appreciate all the work that they put into it. It is in-depth, and it's a long, hard read.
It's been a long 5 years with the comprehensive plan and now this, so. Jan, anything?
Yeah, I agree with all that. I just don't want to miss anything. You know, I think it's an important thing, and you know what we're doing, and you know, it's you know, you want to dot all the i's and cross all the t's and get it right.
Susan?
It's good to have a plan and set everything up, and the committee's made some very good suggestions, and we'll keep working through it.
Okay. Jay,
No question.
you good?
Yep.
All right. We'll move on. Reports of the rec director and the highway superintendent. Julie, you want to go first? Did we get a report from building?
I'm
Last-
Julie Muncy from
They'll
Dover
submit it in writing.
Recreation.
Don't worry about it.
Basketball's continues until March 21st. It's been a rough winter for us, a rough season, but we're getting through it, and we're just taking it one day at a time and see where we go every day, whether we have games, practices, but we're getting through it. We have our senior program on Mondays and Thursdays at the American Legion Hall from 9 to 3. If anyone would like to join, please come down to the American Legion. We'd love to have you, and they'd love to have you. Our Easter egg hunt is going to be on Saturday, March 28th, weather permitting at this point. You know, we may have to plow the field, but we'll get there. We do have some events coming up. Our Kite Day is on April 11th, Saturday, April 11th. I'm not sure on the time on that, but I'll let you know. Our Dover cleanup is tentatively Saturday, April 25th at 8 a.m. I haven't heard any different whether that's a good day or bad day, but we'll work on that. Believe it or not, day camp is already up and ready. Our registration is open, calendar is out, and we start July 6th to August 14th. Our summer concert series also starts July 11th. That's Saturday, from 6 to 8 every Saturday until almost the end of August. I'd like to thank my staff, Dodie and Paula, as well as Paul and Sean, for all the hard work that they do, as well, especially with all this snow coming up. And Katie, I just want to thank you. You'll be missed, and thank you for everything you've done for my department, as well as for the town. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Any
Julie.
questions?
No, but I do want to say with the weather issues that we've had and all the programs that you got running, you've found a way to try to keep it going and keep it up.
Yep.
And all the extra time over and above your staff and your volunteers.
Thank you.
Just a fine job
you so
dealing with
much.
Mother Nature herself, so,
Yeah.
thank you. Highway Super, Jason Satori. Oh, okay.
Highway Superintendent Jason Satori. First, I want to thank Katie personally. Thank you very much for everything
you,
you've done for me and for the Highway Department. Great job, and enjoy your retirement. Okay, moving on. During February, the Highway Department really didn't do a lot. All we did is one thing, and that was plow snow from the beginning to right now today. So that we were busy doing that. Also, we had some breakdowns and maintenance on our equipment and stuff like that that the guys are continuously working on. winter storms like that, the past couple big ones that we've had, really abuse equipment. I don't know if people understand that or not, but it does. Also, on a brighter note, starting at the end of March, our street sweeper comes in. So we're hoping that it clears up so we can start cleaning streets at the end of March. I'd also like to thank my mechanic for his dedication to fixing everything that we break. He does a great job. Also, I'd like to thank my assistant, the amazing Terry Jacopino. She does an awesome job for me, keeping us in line. And when I'm out on the roads with the guys or whatever, she takes care of everything in that office, and she does a great job. And that's it. Any questions?
Jason, I said it today, and I'm going to say it again tonight publicly. Your guys have done one hell of a job this winter.
And they have.
And
I take a little bit of the credit, but give it to them because they're the ones that are out there 5 o'clock the other night till 5 o'clock the other night.
Yep.
24 hours they're out there, and they're making it happen for everybody to get back out on the roads and be safe.
I had something I was going
Every
to
day.
say in my report, but I know you want to get out of here.
So yeah, I'm gonna go home because I want to eat dinner and I want to
But
go to bed.
they've done a
So
fine
we've been-
fine job,
They have.
and I can vouch for the time that they put in because you know I do it.
Yes.
And the time that they put in probably this weekend alone is both, it hurts our budget, but we're there for them.
But that's why
And
we're
those
here.
guys are there. And
That's
that is
right.
why we're here. And I will say it now to the few critics that I have listened to. You've never done it, so you can keep it to yourself from this point on.
That's correct.
Until you've put 35 hours straight in, then you can come and talk to me.
Correct.
Doing what you all do and what we do.
And we
So-
try to do it the best we can.
I said it to your men today, and I'll say it again, and to Terry as well. Thank you for everything. You've done a fine job this winter,
And you're welcome.
and there's no questions about it. You've done what you had to do, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Nope.
I've got a report from the building department. 1 inspection, 10 building permits issued, certificate of occupancy searches 3, 19 other per. They had a busy month. Town board members. Councilman Holmes.
Yes, spoke with Jason many times through the month about the breakdowns and the snow plowing. And like Rich said, Jason said, the guys do a great job. And how hard is it to say thank you? You know what I mean? When you see them. You know, maybe buy them a cup of coffee. The guys work hard. They really, really do. And it is a hard job, like Rich said. 35 hours, that's a long time. Stay on your feet and stay working. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Maluta.
I have no report this month.
Okay.
Good.
Councilwoman Jackson.
Okay. The Dover School District is working on next year's budget. The capital project at the high school is nearly complete, and they're going to start one at Dover Elementary School. PTSA is having a membership meeting on March 2nd. And the library wants to remind people, if you're feeling cabin fever, come out and see what they've got. They've got programs going on.
Thank you, Susan. Deputy?
A small report. This Monday, we have a planning board meeting, so again, pay attention to the agenda. Go to dovertownhall.org for the agenda. It's not posted just yet, but continue to check there, and it'll be posted hopefully by the weekend. And I know everybody's been talking about it. Jason left, but speaking for Wingdale, I've got a couple of positive feedback
Good.
with the roads. They asked me to just let Jason know that that team who does Wingdale, Woodwinds, and Reagan's Mill, great job. That they just wanted that message to be conveyed to the highway department. So,
Thank
my
you.
report.
Thank you. My report tonight is, as Julie stated, we do have several events coming up in the next few months if winter will finally leave us. Cleanup Day is April 25th. There's 2 events that day. We also have the Seven Wells Property Trail opening event that day, later in the morning, so we should still be good, Julie. I should be able to make both, all right? And if not, Jan and Susan can handle the cleanup day if I have to leave earlier than planned. So we're still good with the 25th, weather permitting. If it's still messy out, we'll change it, okay? And then, of course, throughout this year, everybody may have heard Rev 250. That's our 250th anniversary for America. So there'll be some events talked about. We'll post them when we hear them. Maybe not in our town, but throughout the county there are some events planned. Our historian, Val Robadier, is doing a fine job working with the committee throughout the county and informing us on what's going on. So as we get information, we'll post it for all of you out there. All right? And we are still looking for one person to fill a seat on the planning board. It is the remainder of a 2-year or a 5-year appointment, 7-year appointment. 2 years are left on that appointment. So we are looking for somebody to fill that seat. We've talked about it a couple, maybe 3 times since the end of the year last year. So we're accepting letters of interest, resumes, whatever you'd like to call them. But I'd like to get a full planning board. We have some projects coming our way, and I'd like to have a full board put in place. That's actually all I have tonight. Anybody else? Council? Madam Clerk, anything? Okay. Resolution to authorize and approve the consent agenda items. Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover does hereby approve the following items for consideration and adoption on the February 25th, 2026 Town Board Regular Meeting Consent Agenda. Authorize the payment of abstract number 2 of 2026 in the amount of $1,424,144.43. Accept the minutes of the Town Board meeting of January 28th, 2026. Approve Town Clerk's report for January 2026. Approve the Town Supervisor's monthly financial report for January of 2026. Accept unanticipated revenue, authorize budget transfers, budget amendments, and payment of off abstract purchase orders as prepared and submitted by the town's bookkeeper, and appoint Records Advisory Board member. I'll entertain a motion.
Second.
Brought by Murphy, seconded by Holmes. Just so you know, that big number, it's much larger than normal, but it's February, and the check to the J.H. Ketchum Hose Company goes out, as well as the new amount that goes to the library. $689,267.38 to J.H. Ketchum Hose Company for their budget, and the library of what was approved up to $395,000. That's why that number's so large. Any other discussion? Hearing no further discussion, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So carried. Resolution authorizing transfer of highway funds to Highway Machinery and Equipment Capital Reserve Account. Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover hereby authorizes the transfer of $25,000 of highway funds to the Highway Machinery and Equipment Capital Reserve Account as allocated in the 2026 Town of Dover adopted budget. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Brought by Maluta, seconded by Murphy. Discussion. This is their equipment fund that we started 6 years ago. Okay, goes to the equipment. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So carried. Resolution authorizing town supervisor to close bank accounts and transfer any account balances to multi-fund bank account. Whereas the Town of Dover, at the recommendation of the Town of Dover's accounting consultant, has been advised to make the following bank account changes and amendments. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover does hereby authorize the following bank account changes as listed below. Close savings account multi-fund / money market, account ending 7908 at M&T Bank, and transfer the cash balance and any accrued interest through 2/27 of 26 to checking account ending 0193 at M&T Bank entitled Multi-Fund. Close savings account general reserve emergency ending in 2078 at M&T Bank. closed checking account General Reserve Emergency Services ending 3910 at M&T Bank. Be it further resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover authorizes the Town Supervisor to sign all necessary and required paperwork to effectuate the above bank account changes and amendments. I'll entertain a motion.
Second.
Brought by Murphy, seconded by Jackson. Discussion. This moves we need to make with the new plans that we have in our financial status that we accepted last meeting?
December.
Yep. Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing no further discussion, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So carried. Resolution accepting resignation of town clerk. I'm going to skip that one.
All in favor?
All in favor? Silence. Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Dover received a letter of resignation effective as of midnight on February 28th, 2026, from the Town Clerk, Katie Palmer House, from her position as Town of Dover Town Clerk. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover does hereby accept the letter of resignation from Town Clerk Katie Palmer House from her position as Town Clerk effective midnight on February 28th, 2026. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Reluctantly.
Brought by Holmes, seconded by Jackson. Madam Clerk, would you, for the last time, call the roll?
Not prepared for that. All right.
Call the roll.
Councilman Holmes. Councilman Maluta.
Aye.
Councilwoman Jackson.
Aye.
Deputy Supervisor Murphy.
Aye.
Supervisor Eno.
You've got 4 already, so. Aye.
Let it go. 5 aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Resolution appointing Town Clerk and Registrar of Vital Statistics. Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover does hereby appoint Nicole Plavchin to the position of Town of Dover Town Clerk effective March 1st, 2026. And be it further resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Dover does hereby appoint Nicole Plavchin as the Registrar of Vital Statistics for the Town of Dover effective March 1st, 2026. And be it further resolved that Bonnie Franks is hereby appointed as Deputy Registrar of Vital Statistics for the Town of Dover effective March 1, 2026. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Brought by Maluta, seconded by Holmes. Any discussion?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Nicole. Thank you very, very much.
Could I just mention?
Yes. Go ahead.
So, of course, I would never, no, but I would never leave you without wonderful resources to keep the great work that's happening going. And Nicole will be a superb town clerk, and Bonnie has always been a superb deputy clerk and registrar. So you are in the best of hands. Things in 25 years change for the town clerk's office. Really, we started as records keepers, and over time we became records managers. And then during my term, we really moved into a new model called information governance. And now we are at the cusp of a new era of clerkdom, what I would call data ecosystem. We have website, we have agenda programs, we have a records portal, we have a TextMyGov, we have departmental software, and we are as transparent and as accessible as any community with twice the population. And that's all thanks to our wonderful folks who support us in Town Hall and our wonderful residents who keep wanting more. So you will be in the very best of hands, and I couldn't be happier to retire knowing that the team that's in place is going to take you where you need to bring Dover in the years to come. Okay.
Thank you, Katie. Anybody else? I got a motion, I got a second, right? I did that? Hearing no further discussion, All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So carried, and welcome aboard. You've been part of this team for over a year now, and you're a bigger part of it now, and thank you for that. Resolution appointing deputy town clerk. Be it resolved that the town board of the town of Dover does hereby appoint Katie Palmer House to the position of second deputy town clerk for the town of Dover effective March 1st, 2026. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll clear the confusion up in a second. So, motion brought by Jackson,